So this is the new Benelli Nova Turkey in 20 gauge, and it is new for 2022. It's got the mossy oak bottomlands camo pattern on it, and it looks pretty sweet. It came with 3 choke tubes, full modified and improved cylinder, but I put a Jebs Headhunter on it. This is a 5.65 constriction. It's ported and it looks pretty sweet. This gun is really light. It weighs just over 6 pounds. It has a 24-inch barrel, and it has a red fiber optic bead front sight. So normally I hunt with a Benelli 12 gauge goose gun. It's got a 28-inch barrel on it, and it's big and heavy, and it kicks like a mule. And I was just kind of sick of it. I wanted something small and light. When it comes to turkey hunting, all I do is run and gun. I don't usually just set up and sit there. So I wanted a much smaller gun that's easier to maneuver in the woods. So I was actually looking for a 410, but I couldn't find shells anywhere. And I wanted something a little more versatile. I've shot in turkeys with 410s before, and it is really fun, but I can use this gun for squirrels, rabbits, grouse, even some duck hunting and stuff like that. And it's just a lot more versatile to me than a 410. Plus, I can actually find 20 gauge TSS shells, and I cannot find 410 TSS shells. So I'm excited to use it. It's really small, it's really light, and we're gonna shoot some shells on paper here and see what happens. So these are what we're gonna be shooting today. Some Apex Turkey Ninjas TSS, 8.5 shot. And then we're gonna be comparing that to some classic Remington Nitro Turkey. These are 5 shot. And I shot my first couple of birds with this. So we're just gonna compare the two. We'll shoot at 20, 30, and 40 yards. And we'll see how we like the gun, see how we like the pattern. It is kind of funny, these Nitro turkeys here, there's 10 shotgun shells in there, and the price on it is $9.99, which is probably what I bought it for like 10 years ago. And then these TSS shells, I'm pretty sure I paid like 50 bucks for 5 shells. So quite the price difference, and we'll see which one works better. Here's our groups with the Turkey Ninja 8.5 shot. So this is our 20-yard shot, and you can see it's very tight. It'd probably be kind of easy to miss a turkey at 20 yards with this choke, but pretty sweet pattern. Here is at 30 yards, and you can see I shot it a little bit high. That's one good thing about testing your gun before you go hunting, is figuring out where to hold, because my gun definitely shoots a little bit high. So glad I took it out to test it. But man, look at that 40-yard pattern. Beautiful. I mean, that's crazy at 40 yards with a 20 gauge. You definitely could probably shoot it past 40. But I've missed way too many turkeys playing that game, so I don't know if I will or not, but that 40 yard is beautiful. I mean, absolutely great patterns. Now, here are our patterns with the Nitro Turkey number 5 shot. So that is your 20-yard group. That is your 30-yard group, which isn't very good. And then I ran out of targets, so I shot this piece of aluminum. And that's the 40-yard group. And the 40-yard group is actually almost better than the 30-yard group. So really not too terrible for such cheap ammo. I mean, I definitely wouldn't hesitate to shoot at a turkey at 40 yards with this ammo. That being said, I mean, nothing compares. Like, this is the 40-yard TSS compared to the 20-yard nitro turkey. So TSS is definitely where it's at, but if you only have some cheap stuff laying around with that Jebs choke tube, I mean, that's a pretty good group for the nitro turkey. So I am quite happy with those groups, and I'll definitely be using the TSS, but the nitro turkey isn't too terrible, honestly. So there's our look at that Jebs Headhunter. It's pretty dirty after shooting it a whole bunch. Here's another look at the shotgun. That pretty cool camo pattern. And this gun is great. It's real light, real short, feels super handy compared to my 12 gauge. And the kick is so much lighter, even though my 12 gauge is a semi-auto, the kick is still way lighter on this 20 gauge. The TSS definitely kicks a little more than nitro turkey, but nothing bad at all. So we'll take it out and hopefully we can shoot some turkeys with it.